Jumbo, fellow adventurers, Mike Dooley, Tuesday morning, time for a spiritual tune-up. Thanks for all the great questions you're posting below on Facebook or Instagram. Questions posted on the day of a broadcast are the ones that I will use as talking points in the coming days. I do this Monday through Friday. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the waving and the interaction and the sharing and the stars. It makes this possible. Thank you, thank you. Great question today. Kind of fun, almost heartbreaking, given that the answer could go a certain way, and I think we fear that it does, which would be devastating, but it doesn't go that way. So I'm happy to answer this one. How to find loved ones who have reincarnated. Specifically, Mike, if we die after a deceased loved one chooses to reincarnate, will we be able to find them? Oh, that would be so devastating that if you lost your brother, as the questioner elaborated, long ago, and then you pass, but your brother's already come back and reincarnated. I mean, is it two ships in the night and you'll never to see each other again? This question presumes things or speculates that things may be a certain way in which they are not. And so we are always together, forever connected to the people we love, from this lifetime and all other lifetimes. I've got a couple of different angles for you to understand this. But first, one thing that makes sense and that is echoed in a lot of really cool, usually channeled books, is that we are multidimensional beings and that time is an illusion. So to understand that, there are probably literally an infinite number of variations of each one of us. Every time we make a decision in our life, we go both ways and each one thinks we're the only one. Okay? And then we live in a world where other people are making decisions. In one lifetime, you could have 20,000 varieties of yourself. And now this boggles the mind a little bit, but then we have forever, and then we reincarnate, all on a timeline. What I just described all unfolds on a timeline, and time is an illusion. What I want you to take away from this is being multidimensional means you're in many places at the same time. Whether another version of you, as you know yourself to be, or another incarnation of you in the past and or in the future. Your future selves already exist. We're everywhere, always at once. We are of God, by God, pure God. So there's not this romantic version of reality where things unfold along a linear timeline. And if you're in Tokyo and your soulmate is in Los Angeles, you may never meet. That does not exist. It's all illusions for the adventure of believing in here and there and have not, etc., etc. What you got to know is that you are right now connected to those you've loved and lost. It's just that this version of you, in the thick of the soup, believing that you are, fill in your name here, believing that you are good at math and bad at art, believing that you were born of so-and-so on a certain date and you've got however many more decades or centuries to live, that version of you is unaware of your simultaneous existence in other probabilities, in other parallel worlds, in other reincarnations. Yet there is a portion of you, a higher self, that is connected to all of that, and your higher self, and your brother's higher self, and your loved ones who have passed higher self are all getting together for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day forever and ever. And you're communicating, you're laughing, you're planning your next incarnation, you're planning your last incarnation. Time's an illusion. It's all really wonky. And it's only you here now, this teeny little sliver of your true identity, that is unaware of this continued camaraderie that exists between all people in love in your spiritual family. And the truth of it is we're all spiritual family and we're all in love with one another. We all know each other in a deep, profound way. We're just pretending in this lifetime that we don't. In this lifetime, we're bamboozled by the illusions. So we think that there's lost opportunity. Oh, I would have, could have, should have. Oh, but what if I don't find my sister? Utterly impossible. So reincarnation exists, but it is not as linear as you think, which is really great news. We are multidimensional, so there's other portions of you that are connected. And when I say your higher self, is fully aware of what's going on, I'm not talking about some weird, esoteric, theoretical, higher version with no personality. I'm talking about you. You are your higher self. You are just presently experiencing a little splinter of your higher self. So instead of saying higher self, which kind of puts it far away, your true self. Your true self is best buds with all who have passed, and many more from other incarnations and from probable realities and parallel realities. Nothing is ever lost. No connection is ever broken. Wherever there was once love, there is eternal love. No matter what hardships you've been through together, no matter how angry they were with you at one point or how angry you have been with them at one point, there's only love. We're all connected. There's only one. Last little stray thought. You can, all of us can, practice communicating from this bamboozled street level version of yourself with loved ones. I mean, just in real quiet, maybe dark, maybe in nature, whatever suits you. Just say, hey, just have a conversation with your dearly beloved. Just in your mind, close your eyes and what's it like where you are? Are you happy? Have you seen mom? Is she still crazy? Have you found Benji, our dog? And feel the answer. You're probably not going to hear them speak. You might, but feel their love. They're pressing it out to you right now. They're just like, oh, when the lights come on and you see what I see and you start to remember, oh my God, they're pressing it to you 24/7. You think of a loved one, they're there. Always, without exception. You think of a deceased loved one and they are with you. They are multidimensional. They may be living their next incarnation. They're actually living their next 72,000 incarnations simultaneously. You can't miss them. Doesn't matter what they're embroiled in. Their true essence will be with you as it is also living other lifetimes. So you can practice communicating with them now in thought. You can write a question like journaling and then write down their answer. You will surprise yourself. You will really surprise yourself. Go there, practice it, develop it. Yes, I've done it. I've done all these things. And then if you're really feeling grief and you're really impatient, there are a lot of great psychics out there, mediums, who can hook you up and connect. Use word of mouth, use references. When a friend tells you of a friend who knows somebody who's really good, check it out. As long as the message is of love, then you're probably dealing with somebody competent in the spiritual psychic realm. I'll give a shout out to my friend Tracy Farquhar. Tracy Farquhar. Google her. She's on Facebook. She's an incredible medium. She helped connect me with my mom as well. And anyway, so there you go. Nothing's ever lost. You're with your loved ones now. Have an amazing Tuesday. I look forward to tomorrow. Post your questions down below. And hey, in 35 minutes, I'm hosting a mini manifesting workshop. And this one is about how to rock your life on earth, understanding accidents, setbacks, and disasters. Some mind-boggling stuff coming right up for Infinite Possibility members. Click the link below on Instagram, on Facebook, or swipe up to my bio on Instagram, and you'll find out how to join. It's 50 cents a day to become a member, and then every Tuesday I do a mini manifesting workshop, and there's a lot of other perks and a really cool community. All right, everybody, have an awesome day. Thanks for letting me do this. See you tomorrow. Hasta la pronto.